What's happening, everybody? Super excited to be talking to you today about the enroll phase of our attract, connect, enroll. This arguably is the most important phase because guess what? It's great to find customers and sign them up, but the question is, are we keeping them? And the question is, are they having such an amazing experience that they want to share it with their friends? So we're going to go through a couple different steps today that if you follow these steps, your customers are going to have better experiences. Your customers are going to be excited about their ketones on a daily basis, about rebooting monthly. And a lot of them are going to want to start sharing it, start getting it for free, and possibly even becoming promoters. So I have two of my most favorite promoters on to help share this with us today. I have Don and Ashley. Don's going to kick us off with the first couple of steps. Go ahead, Don.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Dawn, and I'm super excited about this part because I love our customers, because our customers, like Nick said, are the lifeblood of our business. And so we want to make sure that we are offering exceptional service to our customers and our clients because, again, they are the reason that we have a business, and they are the reason that this conversation has gone so viral all around the world. So the first thing is we're going to want to make sure that we get them properly onboarded, right? And so that looks like making sure that even your customers have the Prove It Pulse app. This is an app that, again, information that goes out to them will be specific to customers. So that might be Prove It sending out a blog post about, a new recipe that's available on the blog. They're going to definitely be the first people to get the alert when a new flavor drops. They're going to be alerted whenever we have a sale and that there's some sort of special promotion that's in place for customers. And so again, this is going to really ensure that your customers have dialed into the information, because as you're building this community over the course of the next 18, 24, 36, 5 years, 10 years, you're going to have thousands of customers, and nothing more challenging than messaging every single one of them to tell them about a sale, even though we will talk about that here in a minute. The other thing is the Prove It TV app. If you guys are not using this with your customers, you are like missing one of the most underutilized tools in our community. Prove It is like insanely adding all kinds of awesome content. And this is content from like our Keto Academy events. This is, different interviews that have been done with the top thought leaders and researchers around the world of ketones and ketogenic dieting and exogenous ketones, and sharing a lot of what the emerging research in the future looks like when it comes to biohacking and human optimization. And so your customers can literally download this app and they can binge out. Like, it's way better than binging on Netflix, and they're going to learn exactly what ketones are doing in their brain. They're going to learn exactly what, ketones are doing for their heart and for their body, and all of these incredible benefits that we experience as a result, even if they're not necessarily losing a lot of weight. So it's going to be important that they're educated, because think about how you shifted your belief in what our product did whenever you attended one of those events and you really understood what this product could do. The stronger belief that your customers have in this product, then the longer that they're going to stick, and the more value they're going to see in wanting to share this with people that they care about. The third thing that you want to get them plugged in and dialed into are some of the customer groups. And so whether that's the Drink Ketones Daily group, if you are using your own customer group, that's fine as well. But you want to make sure that you're getting them added to a community. Facts tell, stories sell, and this is where the stories are, guys. This is where people are sharing their experiences on ketones. This is where they're going to see other real-life humans that maybe aren't you, or maybe not their aunt or sister, and they're going to see, man, maybe I can relate to Susie Q and her journey, or, Joe Schmo has, had a very powerful transformation and has been able to completely reverse whatever. And it's the stories that are going to inspire them to want to try this product. And so, again, having them a part of that community, but also being able to provide them with the resources in terms of recipes and just overall support that we know our customers need whenever they get started on this journey. So the second step is to make sure that we're engaging them. And so this engagement process, again, will be dialed into all of these different tools and resources. One of the things that I do is I'm making sure that I'm dropping on them with some of the Prove It TV videos. But I'm also making sure that when a brand new customer gets started, I know what their goals are. What are they looking to accomplish here? I help them make some trading this for that lifestyle choices, especially if I know that maybe they struggle with sweets and desserts, or maybe they like potatoes a lot. Like, what are some options and some recipes that they can start integrating into their lifestyle to help them as they're making the shift? I also make sure that every single one of my customers take before pictures, because we all know that fat loss is way different than weight loss. And sometimes people will have a complete physical transformation in terms of body recomposition, but maybe they don't lose a lot of weight on the scale. So I kind of create an expectation and manage expectations and really encourage them to stay off of that scale, but to use pictures and measurements as a gauge for the results, but also how they're feeling. And so just really, again, dialing in that engagement process, but also making sure that I'm inviting them to things that we're doing as a team and as a community. So if we have a customer overview where we're sharing a little bit more about the ketones, or we've got a guest doctor on, and maybe, you know, we're talking about how they can get their ketones for free, I'm going to want to make sure that I invite my customers and my 5 and my 10-day customers to this type of a overview. I'm going to want to make sure that I'm getting them, again, engaged in the process in terms of education and just being a part of our community, so that maybe at some point in time, they want to either refer me people to get their ketones for free, or possibly even say, you know what, this has been an amazing experience. Thank you so much for your help and your support. I want to help champion this conversation too, because it's made such an impact on my life, and it's been such a great pleasure working with you as well. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Ashley Cooper, who's absolutely crushing all of the things online. She is a straight boss babe. She's got one of the largest customer acquisition teams within our company, and we're just really excited to learn a little bit more from her on why you want to be making sure that you are checking in consistently with your customers, not just signing them up, and why it is so important to make sure that we're adding value in that relationship. So Ashley, over to you.
Hi, thanks, Dawn. I appreciate it. So I wanted to share with you guys just a couple tips of things that I do whenever I have a new customer. I'll find out a little bit about them, and then that way I can tag them on videos whenever it's relevant. I'll send them a thank you card for their purchase. If I know that they might be struggling, like Dawn said earlier, with maybe some recipe choices, I'll tag them on some recipes. I'll let them know about sales, especially if it's their favorite flavor, and I'll help them earn free product. So if they have a great transformation, I'll help them craft their story so that they could post it on Facebook or Instagram, whatever social media that they're on. And I'm always trying to move them on to the next thing. So if they are on a 5-day, I'm going to check in with them, you know, say day 1, day 3, and possibly day 5 if they haven't moved over to like a 10-day challenge yet. And then the same thing with the 10-day challenge. So in my mind, I'm always thinking, okay, what's the next thing for this person? So 10-day, then a reboot, then possibly talk about promoting. So those are my tips. And then one of the things that I feel is very helpful if you follow up with people is you can head off problems that could become an issue if you just signed them up and left them there. So maybe they had a flavor that, like, let's say Swiss cacao, I'm just throwing that out there, and they don't like Swiss cacao. Well, maybe you can tag them on some recipes and different ways to mix it. And then I've had people that it's become their favorite flavor because of that. So that's just an example of a couple things that could really help you by following up. So thanks. Those are my tips.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ashley and Dawn, for sharing those tips. At the end of the day, it's all about our customers, right? We are a customer-driven model. We are a business that is all about customers. And the better that we take care of them, the better that we support them, the more that we create this process of enroll rather than just sell, the longer term your business becomes and the stronger it is. Because our business is built upon people becoming raving fans of ketones and loving it so much, they're having such a great experience that they want to share it with other people. How do you do that? You really follow the 3 steps. You connect your customers, you engage with them, and you make sure that you're checking in consistently and adding value. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Don't forget this step: attract, connect, enroll. Definitely one of the most important steps of our system. And I'm excited to see you at our next Prove It event. We'll talk to you soon.